hope you guys are well. I hope you've had a swell weekend. Yeah, the weekend is always short, but you know what? The weekend is something that, no matter how short it is something that you look forward to because you get to rest, you get to chill, you get to spend time with family and friends and do all the things, all the favorite things that you love to do. So, yeah, the weekend was amazing for me. Man United found a way to draw after a terrible performance. And Arsenal got beat, which is good. Man City got beat, which is good. But all of this are just things that actually made my weekend the most exciting. But the things that excite us here at Gusto TV Africa is the fact that we continue to thrive and continue to do amazing. We continue to do so well with everything Afro beats. We continue to actually break and shatter ceilings, and our Afro superstars are actually flying very high the flag of Afrobeat. And this is something that we are incredibly proud of. So big ups to everyone who has continued to champion the cause for the Afrobeat movement and actually exceed expectations. It's become a global export, something that everyone talks about, something that everyone wants to touch base with and actually be a part of, which is quite interesting to see. So yeah, it's a good movement, and we're really proud, incredibly proud to say the least. So, guys, thank you so much for all that you do for us here at Gusto TV Africa. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your amazing support. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your subscriptions. We do love and appreciate every bit of support that you give us as a community. Thank you, gracias, muchos, and shigon. Now, in the news, we have Asake, Mr. Money with the vibe. Now, Ashake has actually been in the news for very many reasons. First, it's been actually confirmed that being a franchise and started his own Giron Republic movement. And right now, it seems like the Giron Republic movement has actually picked and kicked off. And yeah, that's a beautiful thing to see. Sometimes, as an artist, you actually just want to be by yourself and test waters. Yeah, it's good to go out there and test waters. It's good to go out there and try to win or try to fail. But in all of these things, lessons have to be learned and lessons will be learned. And one person that has taken the high road is Ashake, Mr. Money with the Vibe. Started his own Giron Republic movement. Actually dropped new music under that franchise. Started his own cannabis brand. Actually branding himself in a military style. Getting a new team around him, Alexa and the like. So yeah, it seems like everything has actually kicked off for him and like everything is in motion and full swing. But the streets are saying Ashake, like say Ashake don't fall off because first off, the release of his new single is not some white love is not something that sounded street like. It's not something that the street is actually like jamming to, or they can say, yeah, this is Ashake-esque. This is Ashake's vibe. This is Ashake's strength. There's a lot of conversation around that record, and a lot of people are calling it a failed record. But it seemed like all that conversation is just conversations for the street. But Ashake has actually gone on to just deliver good music and never just actually mentioned a word about what the streets are saying. Yes, he released a diss track, tried to actually re-emphasize that you know what, he's been there, done that, and he's gonna still continue to be relevant. Give a big shout out to Olamide Bado, who have who we know to have actually grow as a person, grow as a brand, grow as an artist. So it seemed like yeah, we actually had this conversation before the split and everything because till now Olamide never come out talk anything. So yeah, but fans have been waiting and actually waiting and talking, and right now, Ashake, for the first time in a long time, went out to perform in Dubai, right at the Blue Arena. So yeah, he was in Dubai, was an amazing performance, right? And a lot of people have been talking about that one. So Ashake, one thing we know Ashake for is his electrifying performances, right? Every time that Ashake steps on the stage, you know one thing is for certain, he's going to give you a proper freaking show. And Ashake actually delivered on that. And it was no less than an amazing, brilliant performance. In my opinion, and for everyone thing Asake could be seen bubbly, happy, excited to be at the venue to perform. Actually, in the case that he's in a good space, and we have to actually just really support him, right? So he was at the Blue Arena in Dubai, having a fun time performing. But fans are saying you're not performing any of your newest songs. Matter of fact, there was less of the songs of your last project, which probably, I mean, the Lungu Boy project. So he was performing songs like Joha, performed songs like MMS actually featuring Wizkid, and everybody went bonkers on that one. So it was quite a good performance, if I have to say that, right? So yeah, Ashake has officially kicked off the Giron Republic era, and he's been seen outside, just really enjoying himself and just being the amazing artist that he is. So he was at the Blue Oasis, and Ashake could be seen performing to a crowd who was super excited to see him. Everyone was reaching out to touch him like the Messiah. So yeah, it looks like everything is in motion for Ashake, Mr. Money, with the vibe. So big ups to Ashake and his new team. I hope that they have it on lock, and I hope that the street continues to represent for him. And I really hope that he does not forget where he came from, because no place sweet pass home. I really hope that the fans have that that sane mindset to forget about the affiliations with Olamide and just really love Ashake as an artist, as a standalone artist, because I think that it is very difficult to do because of who Olamide Bado is to him and what he's done for his career. But I really feel like the guy is saying, you know what, I just really want to be in my own era. Giron Republic is officially kicked off, everything military style, everything camo, everything green. And right now, Shaggy is having a time of his life. Yesterday, he was still in Dubai, and a lot of people have talked about that performance yesterday and called it whack. Guys, just keep your fingers crossed. We're going to report that later in the day. So, guys, we're going to come back to discuss it. But, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment box. What do you think? Do you think that Ashake has fallen off, or Ashake's standard has actually dropped, or he's better off with the YBNL than actually being on his own? Put your thoughts in the comment box, and we'll be right there to respond to every one of it. Now, the favorite part of our conversations is the reactions, right? So Olamileku, I beg your pardon, said Presido Giron Republic. Francis FVO says too much heat, and Mato says I love the energy. Omolokbe Majeunlo. That's what Ademola Olawale is saying. And of course, Paddle of Lagos says this energy passportable. Of course, it was actually a very brilliant performance because the energy was crazy intense. So big ups to Ashake, Mr. Money with the vibe. And now for the female side, the people who have been dominating and doing amazing, and the women have actually carried Afrobeats on their back for the past couple of weeks. From Tems winning a Grammy, from Ayra Starr winning Mobile Awards. It's been actually good, and it's been actually really really amazing to see that these guys have been representing. These guys have been going over and beyond to actually carry the music forward and make it not just a global thing, but also, making us super proud. So, guys, it is amazing. And one thing that has been heavily talked about is that, oh, yeah, when Arista won the Mobile Awards, Thames did not actually congratulate her. And of course, when Thames won the Grammy, Arista was all over the internet actually praising and saying, oh, my baby girl, and all of that stuff, just really, really, going fangirl type thing on Thames. Thames did not come out to clear all that. Of course, it was speculations, and fans will always talk their talk. But right now, we can see pictures of Thames and Arya Star at the Emirates Stadium having a good time. They went to see the game between Arsenal and West Ham, and there you could see both of them pictured with the amazing Saka. Of course, he handed them his jerseys, so it looks like it's all good between the baby girls. And of course, Arya started taking to her Instagram story to post my angel. Of course, giving credit to Thames, and Thames doing the same thing again. I beg your pardon. Tems saying my angel. Of course, Ayra Starr reposted that one, and Ayra Starr posting a picture of Tems and tagging her Tems baby and all of that stuff. So it looks like all of this talk about beef between them is all just cap, really, because I know women beef a lot, but it doesn't seem like that for Tems and Ayra Starr. But of course, the fans will talk, and this one comment is something that I'm actually really concerned about. And this one is from Top X. And he or she says, friendships between women thrive when one is completely ahead of the other and the other is still learning or trying to catch up. But once they are at the same level or are equal, rivalry sets in. Let's wait and see how far this pretense will go. So you remember Arista sang in her latest song, all the love, all the then they fake come normally. Oh, I don't know if that was a subtle shade to Thames or anybody who's not supporting her, but let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed. And Topek says, let's see how far this pretense will go. Thug Life, Bolakon says, fake love between women. Anyways, it doesn't seem like that because Star and Thames are looking like, you know what, we got this unlocked and we're happy together. There's no beef between us. We're just supporting each other and fangirling. And of course, talking about a lot of controversies and relatable or good music, we have one person that we really really love, and that person is Remy Boy. Remy Boy is in the news, and of course, when he released Baby Is It a Crime, a lot of people were talking. And I remember one particular comment, somebody saying, if an upcoming artist sing this song, trust me, this song no go fly. But the Rivers are eating good because Rema has continued to dish out good music, and that one thing is something that is very, very good to see. And right now, he's in his best era. And of course, if you see on your screen, that's a picture of Rema being bundled into a police van. No, he's not being arrested. He has teased the release of visuals for Baby Is It a Crime on his Instagram and across his social media platforms. And right now, it seems like we're gonna get a video for that one pretty shortly. Guys, if you've heard Baby Is It a Crime, is it that one song that actually does it for you? Or you think that Rema should actually just chill, or he's still trying to scratch the surface to understand what 2025 will hold? Let us know in the comment section, because I really think that Baby Is It a Baby, baby, dun, dun, dun. I know you did much mind. Still, I feel like the bounce is crazy. I feel like everything about the song is quite relatable. And of course, we know that he had to take time to clear that sample from Auntie Sade. But right now, we have this amazing record, which is good to see. So big ups to Remy, big ups to the team, and big ups to Mavins, because they've been able to actually, spotlight this guy from humble beginnings to a global icon, a global superstar. And Rema has continued to fly Afrobeat's flag very high, from Grammy nominations to several multiple platinums. And this guy's journey is something that we cannot stop talking about and being completely proud of. So big ups to Remy Boy. And congratulations to the one and only Davido, who has hit 300 million views on YouTube for his amazing song Fall. Yeah, so Davido has been in the news for a couple of days, promoting the coming of the Vibe album. He's been really talking about this one. He's been so excited about it. Everybody's saying, yo, what is Davido cooking? And a lot of people have been speculating different features on that album. And we took a wide guess, and somebody said probably Wizkid will be on that album. I will put everything I own in this life. I will sell my father's house. I will sell my mother's car. I'll sell my friends and put the money on that. Whiskey can never, will never, shall never, should never be on that album. But anyway, the world is full of surprises, and maybe this one will just break the internet. If Whiskey is on that album, I swear on life, I'll come back to this channel and I will shave my hair. If Whiskey gets on a Davido album in 2025, I promise you guys I'll shave my hair live on the news. But it's something that I will never imagine that will happen. But if it happens, it's going to break the internet for real. And that will be one of the most phenomenal collaborations of all time. But right now, Davido, I was celebrating you for surpassing 300 million views on YouTube for the amazing Davido's amazing song Fall, which was released 7 years ago. So Davido's first music video to amass the milestone is also the seventh most viewed music video by a Nigerian artist. So big ups to Davido. And speaking of Davido, he's really been very, very audacious and very, very vocal about the release of the Five album. And I can tell you the rivalry is going to be on because this guy just finds a way to get into the conversations. And of course, he's really loved by a lot of people. So no cap about that. But guys, what do you expect from this album? Do you think it's the album that's going to change, the whole landscape of the Afrobeats movement? Or it's just the Davido regular album and there's really no excitement or there's nothing for us to be jumpy about. But keep your fingers crossed and put your comments in the comment box below. Let me know if Davido and Wizkid might probably collaborate on a record or not. And guys, one thing that has excited a lot of fans is the fact that Olamide and Wizkid have been rumored to be pictured in the studio cooking. Whatever they are cooking, my G, this shit is hot because if there is gonna be a collaboration between Wizkid and Olamide, that one is going to actually shock the fans and actually break the internet for a day or two because they are both legendary artists. They are both super, super heavyweight artists, and it's going to be quite a phenomenal feat. But guys, I really don't know what's gonna happen with this collaboration if at all they're actually collaborating. But it is what it is. Wizkid will always deliver and over deliver. And one person that we know is the Dobruko of the movement is Olamide. Olamide will never ever freaking miss. Put your money on Spotty on that one, and you're gonna cash out over 2.5 because this guy is the GOAT, or if not, the GOAT of GOATs. So right now, I know one thing for sure that if this is actually a collaboration or they are not actually teasing us or trying to fool us, this is going to be a smashing hit. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment box. Do you think that this is going to be a hit if Olamide and Wizkid actually, come together to collaborate and actually give us good music? And of course, let me just tip that Shay Vibes is in the news and Shay Vibes is actually cashing out and actually doing amazing. Shay Vibes has actually copped a Ferrari and two other several big toys. But guys, that's why I said don't miss our news later in the day because we're coming back with a lot of packages for you. There's one exclusive gist that I will not give you now. So if you miss out in the evening, trust me, you're gonna miss out for real. So let me tell you for facts that in the evening you need to call all your friends to come on Gusto TV Africa to come and listen to what we have to say because we have surprises for you and we have amazing information for you guys. And this is where we come to the end of the morning drive, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think that Asake has fallen off, or Asake should actually have stuck to the YBNL crew instead of actually being on his own? Because it looks like he's losing the trust of the fans. But guys, everybody with their own, and monkey go, monkey come, but forest go still remain. But anyways, that's not the story of Afrobeats because Afrobeats have continued to thrive, but we need people who will be able to sustain it for longer years to come. But guys, this is where we wrap it up. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment box. And guys, I'll catch you guys later in the day. Like I always say, please take care of yourself and mind your freaking business. Catch you later.